I know that it's been such a long time, but we have been busy, as you'll see in this video. This is about half of the summer of renovations. We got our builder to build our dormer, which is going to be our bathroom. So this will be kind of a view from our bath or our shower, and the window is going to go in the centre. And to be honest, it was really incredible to see the upstairs going back in. This summer was quite intense. The heat was something else, and as you all know, if you live in the UK, it was one of the worst droughts that we've had. It dragged on, but it also went really quickly looking back. We tried to get as much done ourselves and obviously finally remove the disgusting carpet. We insulated the house to within an inch of its life, and I'm not joking here. We insulated everything. So we had cows in the field who were really helpful, actually, minus breaking in, but I used their cow pets to taint a lot of the roof tiles that we got for the dormer, and you couldn't see a difference as soon as they're on. I did seal them with wax, and I spoke about that in a previous video. But honestly, I know that I'm whizzing through it, guys. There was so much going on. We prime plastered the walls. Now, obviously I haven't filmed everything that's happened, and I'm sure you can understand that by the time you're already doing something and you've forgotten to set up the camera, then when you remember, you kind of just can't be arsed. So you just carry on doing what you're doing, but the floors in the living room were a big thing, and I knew that I wanted to film this, and I remembered. So how did the floors in the living room under my strict supervision, which was hell for him, making sure that there were no two lines together on any two floorboards next to each other. And we're using all the old floorboards from the house that were ripped up upstairs and also in the hallway and in the living room, so they're all going back in. The problem was that they warped a lot because they were left outside. Now, I mentioned earlier that it was a really hot summer and the temperatures here were just insane. Everything dried out. It was impossible to stay out of the heat. So with the insulation that we did, it was absolutely brilliant. I'm going to show you a quick tour of the house, and I'm going to try and do it in the same way that I first showed you. So you're walking up what was the apple lawn, obviously all of the scaffolding, walking in through the front door, and you might be able to see roughly what we have done. There is just so much that's happened, it's so difficult to kind of put it into words. This is obviously the hallway. I don't know whether you remember the staircase in the middle, and that was the entrance to the old kitchen, which has now been blocked up. And on the right you can see that there's a door blocked up, which was one of the old bedrooms. So coming into what is now the living room, you can see how many steels we had to put in above every window, and yeah, I mean, I think in total we had like 18 steels, with loads. This house, nice floors. So this room is still to be plastered. Actually, most of the house is still to be plastered, but you can see how much insulation we've reused and put back in. And anyway, that's going to be the living room. And then walking back through here, you have the utility, and we've all fallen through these joists as well. So that's where the washing machine and everything would be. And this is our downstairs toilet. As you can see, even more insulation. And they're the floors that we put back in, wanting them quite rustic. This will be our kitchen, and honestly it is such a difference in here. You can see some of the steels that were put in, but it feels massive in here. I was really worried it was going to be quite small, and it's just really not. So obviously to get up the stairs, you have to get up the ladder. It's quite different. So this is our master bedroom. You can see more insulation that we've put in. The plasterboard's all up, and this room is waiting to be plastered. These are going to be our wardrobes for Eve's storage, because the ceiling's quite short up here that we don't really want to have freestanding furniture other than the bed. That obviously might change, but yeah, then we're going to have like a hatch, and there's our bath. A hatch behind there, behind the bed, to get into the attic storage. And if you go down the hallway, last time this would just lead you either to the left of the L bedroom or straight ahead was the little bathroom. But now we've moved the stairwell here, and you have a little skylight room here, which is a very small double room. Realistically, I think this will probably be an office for the near future until we get the other room downstairs sorted. And then if you keep going down, you get to the second bedroom, all of the same floorboards upstairs, and yeah, it's just, honestly, it feels amazing up here. We've been plastered in this room, so hence why it's all drying out, and yeah, it just feels a bit more like a house having plaster on the walls, which is a silly thing to say, but honestly it feels so different. And obviously we're going to have wardrobes in here as well, and yeah, I just can't believe that it's all coming together, and it really feels great. And I really love the colour of the setting plaster. So I might use the Farrow & Ball setting plaster colour because it's amazing. But if you go back down the hallway, and then opposite the little skylight room is our bathroom, and this is halfway plastered. The view out of this window is actually incredible, but you can't see really because of the scaffold. And so on the left is our shower. It's quite a big space, and we'll have the radiator next to that, and then a cupboard on the other side of the shower for storage and stuff like that. And then we'll have the toilet here, as you can see the waste pipe and everything. And yeah, it just, honestly, it feels amazing in here. It feels absolutely massive, and it's quite weird to think that it wasn't here to begin with because it feels so great. But yeah, anyway, this is where we're at with the house. So there was still a lot happening outside of the house. Not much, we didn't get to see that much. But there were calves born in our field who were so cute. For some reason, on the hottest day of the year, when it was 43 degrees here, normally it only gets like 26 on a hot day. Anyway, when it was 43 degrees, I decided, I'm going to paint the doormat. Why I chose that day of all days, I don't know. But I think we were just really worried that the scaffolding was going to go any day. So anyway, we did it and whatever, it's fine. But wouldn't recommend painting the outside of a house, or for that matter, the inside of the house. This is our kitchen, and you can see the plinth at the back for what the arca will sit on, and Hal modelling the stilts, which he did not enjoy. Well, he kind of did, but it was also hellish for him, and yeah, made us laugh a lot. And I think that's one thing that we've managed to do a lot during this, is when we've been doing crappy jobs, we've just remembered that it's for us, and that, yeah, it's good to have a laugh.